So I'm going to, well, both of us try to speak fairly quickly. So here's our agenda. We want to talk a little bit about
information to the back.
the career life planning process, which is from birth until death. We're always planning. And our focus is on understanding our kids' potential. For example, I know the potential of this is to be a blue spruce that in front of my house is over 40 feet tall. Now this is another seed. It has the potential to be 40 feet tall someday, but not if I keep it in my bag. So it needs nourishment and support, and that's what we're going to talk about. Not only understanding your kids' potential, but providing appropriate guidance. Who are they? Who do they want to become? What are their opportunities? And we'll talk a little bit about how changes are creating new opportunities that we have even a hard time imagining right now. And how do we help them with their planning and achieving of goals? So, first of all, the career life planning process. So as long as we're living, we are learning and we are creating a better life for ourselves, for our family, our community, and our whole world. How do we do that?
Karen, excuse me. Don't worry about doing this. I want you to listen. At the end, I will tell you that we have a website. We will post it. Okay? So just relax and learn. Thank you. Yeah.
So, throughout our life, we ask, who am I? What do I want to do next? Who do I want to become? But especially for young people, because they have their whole life in front of them. That is a big question, a very important question. In that, what are the opportunities for learning, for work, for having a happy life? And how do I achieve that? What are my goals? What do I really want? What are my dreams? So as parents, we want to help them in that process, just like we are helping ourselves. In fact, the way we manage our life and make goals and become better people, that is teaching them also. So all of us, for our kids, we want them to be happy, to be safe, to be successful, and we want them to learn about the opportunities that are out there. And we want to help them do that. So, what do our kids have as their potential? So it's a quest, it's a search that everybody goes through throughout their life of who am I? Who do I want to become? So the first thing that we will understand is it's a lot more complicated than this. This is a spruce, could be a spruce tree. It won't become an apple tree. It won't become a chestnut tree, or it won't become a flower. But with our children, there are many possibilities. They have different personalities, multiple intelligences, they develop different character, they have learning styles, different interests, and that seems to be very important for understanding that, and different values, attitudes, and beliefs. So as we go through some of these slides, I want you to start thinking about your children, and as you were saying, each child is different. So what are the differences that we can appreciate in each of our children? So, in personality, for example, you've heard of type A and type B personalities. Type A, go, 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 go. Type B, let's take it easy, let's enjoy life, it's good. Okay. And you can ask yourself, what is my personality type? Because that is the image you give your children. Okay? If all of us are personality A, go, 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 and our child is personality B, I want to relax, then we have conflict. We say, no, I want you to go, go, go. And the kid says, no, I want to relax, I want to enjoy life. Both are good. This one dies of a heart attack. And I'm in that category. I've had
The other
heart
one,
surgery already.
poverty, right?
Huh? Pardon? Yes. Okay. There are many other ways of understanding personality. For example, this is a poor slide, but there are extroverts and introverts. Extrovert likes to talk, likes to socialize a lot. Introvert likes to think. They get their energy from inside. So what is your personality? What is the personality of your kids? This is called the Holland Code. It's got 6 different personality types. And it's looking at how kids can connect that with different kinds of work in the health field. And so there's so much that we can learn, and kids can learn about themselves to make their choices. Multiple intelligences. Many parents are especially concerned about logical, mathematical, and verbal linguistic, so they can go to university, go to do engineering, be medical doctors, be accountants. These are usually the main things that happen in school. And sometimes we don't value the other things that are very important in life also. People that love nature and are concerned about the environment. People that are smart about themselves, understand themselves, and understand others. People that are visual and are good for photography, graphic design, and causes. People that love music. People that are body smart, the athletic. People smart, that are very good at forming relationships and working with people, and social. So many intelligences. Again, what are your strengths? What are your kids' strengths? There are 24 character strengths that have been developed by Martin Seligman. And here they are. But there's a website, I think, on here, or maybe not. It's the viacharacter.org. You can take that free test online, both you and your children, if they can read. And so again, all of these things, some of us are really good at saying gratitude. Some of us are very good at persistence. Some of us are very good at kindness. These are also very important characteristics. Knowing our emotions. They say boys have 2 emotions, angry and happy. There are many more. Ideally, we would like to experience especially joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, and appreciation. The other end, sometimes life gets bad, and so we have fear, grief, depression. We feel like we're victims and powerless. And especially for young people, sometimes they find themselves sometime in there, other times there, and that's natural. But how do we manage our emotions? Learning styles. Very easy. Visual, auditory, kinesthetic. Much of education in school is auditory. Therefore, those kids that have that as their strongest learning style might find it easier. But a lot of the work you have to do is visual in reading and writing. So again, that is, you compensate with some of these things. Kinesthetic, need to act things out, need hands-on learning. In your report cards from your children, from grade 1 up to grade 12, you have 6 learning skills and work habits. Again, very important for success in school and in work. Responsibility, organization, independence, collaboration, initiative, self-regulation. They're developing skills that they will use for all of their life. So usually when people choose what they're going to do, they choose according to their interests. But sometimes we get carried away and we think much more about, I want this high position that pays lots of money. And we forget about interests. That is not a good connection many times. So what are the interests? So you mentioned one of your sons likes music, another one likes sports. So there's different, let me see, do we have sports here?
No.
No sports, terrible. That's that list.
Typical Chinese six packs, right, in science, no spot.
This one has more. Okay, all kinds of things that a young person might like. Many of them like sleeping. So important to discover your strengths. We all have strengths, we all have weaknesses. Strengths are two things. One is you have potential and aptitude, and two is you have interest in it. You love doing it. So that's the part that we want to, in a competitive world, we want to develop more and more. Then there are values. Values are harder to see, but they're deep down, and they're the most important ones. If we follow our values, we will have much more satisfaction in our life. So which of these values are important for you, for your children? Here's some examples of some values people may have. One of the issues a lot of young people have is, I'm not good enough. I don't like myself. I'm afraid. I'm angry. I'm not safe. No one likes me. How do we deal with that? Often, maybe the belief, I can't. How do we change that into, I can? So, there are many beliefs which have an influence on our attitudes, therefore how we behave and the actions we take. If we have strong beliefs that I am good, I am confident, I am capable, I have lots of potential, I have an attitude of confidence, and then my actions, I try hard, I do my best, I get results that I am happy with. So positive attitude and many other kinds of attitude. I was noticing here that they have also values, and some of these sayings here are attitudes. So it's being taught in school, but we teach it at home too with our children. Here are some more examples of attitude. These are the choices that we and our kids make each day. Are we caring, energetic, creative, ready to do our best? Or are we angry, depressed, cynical? So those are choices we all make throughout our life.